A series of Michigan masterpieces may soon be sent to storage, tucked away indefinitely. That is, unless something major happens this week.
Alex Jokic joins us live now with why people who have seen these marvels are now praying for a miracle. Alex.
Guys, once you hear the story behind these wall-sized wood mosaics made from these tiny little chips, you'll probably want to see them for yourself. Unfortunately, you may not be able to. They are currently on display at Monroe Community Church in Grand Rapids, but the church can no longer house them after next week. And My Father's Love Foundation, who coordinates this art, simply cannot find a new venue. They call it a tragedy because the circumstances surrounding both the art and the artist are what some may call unbelievable. Walk into a room with these wood panels. You're instantly fascinated by their sheer size.
There are 30 panels. They each weigh about 400 pounds.
But take a step closer. You'll notice they're mosaics made of nearly 2 million wood chips.
He got most of the wood from dumpsters.
He is the late Ed Lancer, and his story is almost too crazy to believe.
He was an outcast.
Ed was born and raised in a chicken coop. He contracted scarlet fever as a child, ultimately leaving him with irreversible brain damage. The disease later killed his little brother.
Ed felt like he was being made responsible for that. His mother said, "You will never love and you will never be loved."
He spent most of his life homeless, scarred by his past, dedicating his last 20 years to what he called a vision from God.
He lived with the panels. They were his Pinocchios. They were his children. They were his perfection. They were everything to him.
And they've left even the most esteemed scholars scratching their heads. Aesthetically compelling.
This crown is sumac, and in a black light, this will shine.
Mathematically brilliant and spiritually complex.
2 or 3 people have come in here and within a few minutes are sobbing.
They're filled with hidden messages.
All of the letters are capital except for the G, which is also a 9. 9 in sacred geometry is the number for completion.
Even hidden images, like in this depiction of Adam and Eve.
Pretty bright red apples look the best, but sometimes it's not that easy.
And they're all pieced together with Elmer's wood glue. No prior planning or sketching by a man who didn't even know how to write.
To do anything but see them live is not doing yourself justice.
Now again, these panels are slated to go into storage after next Friday. The foundation is desperately seeking a new venue for them. They are free to host and must remain free to anyone who wants to see them. For now, you can see My Father's Love in Grand Rapids on Mondays and Fridays from 6 to 9 p.m. We'll, of course, post all the details online for you at WWMT.com.